Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian, and you can see just a little bit of Selena over here. Sorry, in case I got to look over there. So, welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome back to all you guys who have been here before. This is my little corner of the internet where I talk about cross stitching, my cat, life, all that other good stuff. Let's see if I can do this really quick and painless here. There we go. Cat. I don't know what she's looking at, but anyway, cat. And a little bit of the fish in the background, although I don't think you actually got to see him. I should take a picture of him and show you guys. He's a cutie. I did have a snail. I don't think the snail made it. The fish's name is Gunner. The snail's name was Gary because what else you can name a snail other than Gary? But yeah, so I'm thinking Gary might have to be replaced. I hate that. He was a Nerite snail. And Selena is leaving. Bye, Selena. Anyway, or maybe you're not leaving. Yeah, she's leaving. Anyway, so yeah, I don't like that. I've had fish. Oh, I've had a lot of fish. I have not had a lot of snails, so I'm not as good about knowing all the secrets to keeping them. I've read a lot. I've watched videos. I've read up, so I know generally, what should be happening, and they should be able to stay in there with betas. And he's not a particularly aggressive beta. Some betas are. And that those are the ones that you don't really want snails with. So I don't really think the fish was the problem. I think honestly where I got it was the problem. It wasn't the best. It didn't look the cleanest where the snails were, which is why I'm like, do I really want to go get another snail from them? Or do I want to maybe look elsewhere and maybe just see if I can get a. I mean, it wasn't all that much, but it's the principle of the thing. I still kind of want to get a refund if I can. But anyway, enough fish talk. Sorry. Other life stuff, nothing really exciting going on. So, July the 4th was nice. We had hot dogs and watched Hamilton at my cross stitch place, and it was really fun. So that's about all for that. No news for cross stitch. No new start. Wait, no, there is a new start. I forgot about that. But no finishes, no FFOs. There's my start. Okay. Normally I start with what needs to go on my fire tablet, but since this is a new start, and you guys will get to see something you haven't seen in quite a while. So anybody who's new will be like, oh, cool. Well, maybe they'll say cool. I don't know. Maybe you won't. But anyway, so the new start is in, I'll be saying this a lot, a Vicky stitch and button bag. Kind of cool with the whole Ouija board thing kind of going on there. And this is the one I talked about last week. So if you were around last week, you know what I'm about to show you. That is, there we go, Silver Creek Samplers, the Banner of Benevolence, which is really cool. Again, despite me showing you what I'm going to show you, I'm not particularly patriotic, but there are some patriotic stitches I like. More of the ones that either are the map or the flag, but there's something different about them, like it's words or it's for the other one it's like it's a Quaker pattern or something like that. So something that kind of takes it and moves in a different direction. So these are not the called for colors. 2/1 on an 18 count vintage country mocha. Let me put this back behind here. So there we go. So we've got all people P. There you go. So, and a few stars. So not much. Oh yeah, I love my Aber and Aham. I got those in who was it? Taylor and Cromwell. It was one of their boxes. So there you go. All people pee, which is true. All people do pee. So anyway, but yeah. So that is my itty bitty little start. That is 250 stitches. So, oh hi. Well, look at Selena. Hello. So there you go. You got a little little Selena look there for a second. Hi, baby. Hi. You just gonna keep wandering around? Oh, no, you're gonna settle. Okay, she'll settle down there. You can see just the tiniest bit of tail there. Whoop, okay, maybe not. Anyway, so, crap, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, Aham. Okay. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. I apologize. But yeah, so that is that. Oh, I remember what I was saying. This year I am doing 250 stitches on every pattern I get my hands on. I'm trying to do one a day, so 250 times 7 or whatever that is. 250. So 2 is 500. 4 will be 1,000. So 1,500, 1,750 a week, thereabouts. Probably because I have a couple I work a little bit more on. I'd probably say maybe about 2,000 a week. So it's not a lot. I was doing 500 a piece last year when I was trying to touch everything, which I almost did. Almost touched everything. There were like 2 or 3 I didn't touch. And at least one of those is probably going to be FFO'd. But if I ever do any sort of a probably not till the end of the year. I don't think I really want to do a mid-year one. But towards the end of the year, when I do like a whip parade or something, I'll probably talk about that. Hi, are you moving again? There you go. Have a little bit of Selena butt. What are you gonna do? What are you doing, silly girl? Yeah, this is the wonders of having a cat. Hi. Hey, baby. What you doing? Sweet girl. Anyway, I'm sorry. I can't not pet her. Look at this. Look at this floofy butt. How can you not pet that floofy butt? Anyways, so yeah, there's going to be at least one that's probably going to be an FFO. So I'm only doing 250 a piece. But yeah, so I'd say I'm averaging about 2,000 a week, which is not bad really, but not great. All right, my start. So the next one I will show you will be the only one that I have this week on my handy dandy little fire tablet. If I can get my handy dandy little fire tablet to work. There we go. Okay, this is... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is Bad Stitches Rainbow something. I forget what it's called, sorry. And I will show you the picture I have for it because unfortunately it does go into Pattern Keeper, but it doesn't show a the actual picture of it. Come on. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, it is a very pretty orca killer whale. And now this is showing a rainbow background. I'm actually doing it in the trans flag. So, yeah. And the way that she has it set is she has all the background in one symbol. So you can change the colors however you want. So, I can actually show you. Oh, that's the wrong one, sorry. Oh, let me move Manner of Benevolence here real quick so I can get that out of the way for you. And I can show you. There we go. This is in my Stitch and Button Marvel bag. Look, it's strange. Isn't he so cute? Anyway, so, I have it marked off, and I'll just show this to you really kind of quickly here. Oops. But I have it marked off where the colors are going here. So, there you go. And this is what I've got so far. This is 2/1 on an unknown 16 count, I believe. I believe this is a 16 count. Unknown from my stash. Very pretty blue-purple. There you go. So you can see where I've got... whoops. Come on now. You can see where I've got part of the flag here. And you can see that the whale is starting to come in. Got some really pretty colors. So all the colors are in. There is, you can kind of see it actually, how there's a difference between the white and there's a little bit of a light gray there, and it's the same here. So, but all the colors are in it. It's only like 6 or 7 colors. So hold on, one, two. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in the orca. Yeah, plus the 3 for the back. Well, 2 for the background. So, um, yeah, 7 total. Because the white, this white is the same as that white because it's white. But yeah, so that is really, really pretty. I have 1,250 stitches out of 2,436. I am 51.31% done. So there you go. I am over halfway there. That is the one that I wanted to do. You leaving me? Oh, you're moving over here. Okay. That is the one that I wanted to get done for Pride Month, but I didn't really want to overburden myself or um kind of burn out on it. So I just decided I'm going to finish when I finish it. So, at this rate, let's see if there's about 1,200 left. So, maybe another 2 months would be my guess. Maybe a little bit less than that. Maybe a month and a half. So, is that right? Did I do that math right? If there's about 1,200 stitches left, so 250, so about 5 weeks. Yeah, about 5 more weeks and I'll have this one done. Because I really enjoy it. And I don't see any reason why I would not work on that every week. So, unless I just have a week where I pretty much don't work on anything. But yeah, so in the next 5 weeks I should have that done. Next, also in a handy dandy little stitch and button bag. Look at the cat ass. Anyway, you just want to. Anyway, you don't really, but you do, but you don't. So this is my first of 2 hashtag not sponsored by Forbidden Fiber Co. This is their timey-wimey. It was their timey-wimey. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I guess you got like Doctor Who blind box, or because you didn't know what you knew what the theme was, but not what the actual pattern looked like until you got it. So you get the pattern, you get all of the Forbidden Fiber Co threads and the Forbidden Fiber Co fabric, which I think was Gallifrey, if I remember correctly, 16 cal. So there you go. And this one is just about to be moved. So this is the last time that you will see it as, hold on, I'll show you. So this is the last time you'll see it as Wibbly Wob. Whoops, come on now. Wibbly Wob, Timey Wime, Don't Blend, Fantazed. Anyway. Wibbly Wob, Timey Wime, Don't Blend, Fantazed. There you go. So I am going to move over to the side instead of moving down. I've got less to the side than I do going down. So I'm going to get it done left to right first and then start going down. But there you go. So this is 3/1 because I like the coverage with all the threads and all the fabric, like I said, from Forbidden Fiber Co. So, ta-da! That is that, and I am apparently just throwing my threads around. But, yeah. So that's cotton. So some of them, yeah, I think most of the threads are ones that have been used elsewhere, so they don't have Doctor Who's specific names, but the fabric does. Am I wrong on these? Let's see. That's Full Moon, Sterling, Santorini, Cotton. Yeah, it looks like all of them. Courtier, yeah. So I'm pretty sure all of these threads are not ones that are specific. Well, there is one called the Void, so I'm not sure if that one might be. But the other one I have, the Sherlock one, those are actually specific to that pattern. So that's how it's different. Which means I could get more blue on this, which is the only one I needed more of. But I could not get more of the black for my Sherlock. So and there you go. That is that one. Well, since I'm talking to you about it, might as well show it to you. This is number 2 of hashtag not sponsored. Also in a stitch and button bag, which has nothing to do with it as usual. So this was the slightly more interesting blind box, because this one, as you can tell, is in black and white. So you found out what the colors were as you opened the little envelopes that had a color and also a clue to who killed the lady. I forget what her name was. I did not find out who killed her in time, so I'm a bad Sherlock. But yeah, so and like I said, these colors are specific to it. So there's like Studying Scarlet, The Grimp and Mine, Blue Carbuncle, The Games Afoot, 221B. So they're all specific to here. So you could not actually get the replacement colors. So with that being said, let me throw all this to the side. And as you guys have seen before, I'm just working on the door. So I've got to get all this in this black. And I do have a friend of mine who just finished. All she has to do is the backstitching for the words here, and then she'll be done. So yeah, I got a long way to go, as you can tell. And this is not quite the bottom of the door. It goes to about maybe here-ish. So yeah, so I've got a lot of door left. So it's just, and this is one that I usually try to do more than 250 at a time, because I want it done. I really, really want it done. So I've seen what it looks like, well, done, except for the, like I said, except for the back stitching. And it looks really nice. And I can't wait for her to show me the picture of it when she actually has all the back stitching done, and it's done. In fact, I may ask her if I can show it here, and so you can see what it's going to look like. I'll try to remember to ask her that. But this is also 3/1 on the toasted coconut, which is the forbidden fiber fabric with all the forbidden fiber threads. So, yep, 16 count, I believe. And the Doctor Who was also 16 count. So that's my portion of the hashtag not sponsored by Forbidden Fiber Co. Oh, so I said last week that I was not going to get the Joyeux Noel Christmas Advent box from Forbidden Fiber. I may have caved, so that will be coming. That'll be shipping early, mid-ish. I think it's 11/6 that it ships. Is it 11/6? I think it's 11/6 that it ships. So, but I mean, obviously, I will show you guys. I'll probably show you guys the box, but I don't know that I'll open it, because I don't think I've gotten one from them before, so I don't know if I can open the box or if it's a spoiler or if I have to kind of wait. So I'll wait and see. But yeah, so that will be coming in November, because I have no willpower apparently. So yeah, there's that. Right. So next, bagels from Stitch and Button, because I love bagels. Aren't they so cute? So my best friend has a bagel, and I love him. He's wild and ridiculous, but I love him. But yeah, so this is hashtag still not patriotic, but American Pride by RTM. Again, this is taking something like a map and changing it up, which is why I like it. I don't think I would ever do one that's just like a map of the U.S. or anything like that. It would have to have something else. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me about that. Ooh, sorry about that. It had to have something else going on with it. So you're not really going to see a whole lot. I mean, it is 250 stitches, but You can kind of see where I am. So that's where obviously, the blue ends. I can show you kind of on the back. There we go. So I am definitely well over halfway. We've got Texas down here. That's Louisiana. And this is just about to go into the bend of Florida here. So that kind of gives you a better idea of where we are. And I'm right about here. That's about where I live. So I have I've just about covered where I live. So, as you can tell, I am doing more filling in this gold. So I filled it down here and kind of moving up here. And so I've got a little bit more of this gold to fill in. And then I'll probably go up here, because this is going to be mostly gold as well. So there's a couple of big spots that have a lot of gold in them. Here we go. Kind of put it behind here so it can, there we go. Kind of makes it look a little bit better. But anyway, so yeah, this is 2/1 with the non-called for colors on an 18 count Zweigert's Stormy Night. So there you go. That is American Pride by ORTM with the, yeah, really torn pattern. It's just, see, look, it's just too big. That's the problem. And this is a regular sized bag. It's not the bag is too small. It's just the pattern is too large. But yeah, that's that one. Just got two more. I think I'm going to show you the old favorite last. I'll do this one first. This is the penultimate in my really cool Molly Page South Carolina Gamecocks bag. Isn't that cool? You like it, Selena? Are you impressed? Are you? Hello. Yeah. She's very unimpressed. Alright, so this is the one that I do not have a picture for right now. The one that I am once again behind on, because the new section should probably come out tomorrow or Saturday. I think maybe Saturday. Okay, there we go. So this is the Al Forrest Sherlock Holmes Mystery Stitch Along. There we go. You can kind of see a bit of the top up here. So this is the first section up here with Holmes and Watson. The second part here with the name and the door. Sorry, my nose itches. Then the third were the two people and the two light poles and that little part. And then the fourth was this house and this walkway. And then the fifth, as you can see, is another house, which I am probably about a third of the way done. It's a little taller, and a little wider, but yeah. So I am, and this is another one that I am also doing. I'm trying to do more than 250 stitches at a time because 250 stitches is not going to let me stay caught up. The good news is this is what's current right now. So I'm not more than one section behind. But I'm pretty constantly one section behind. But there you go. So these are the called for DMC equivalents. Because there we go. I unfortunately could not get the Al Forrest. It's just too expensive. So, but yeah. So that is that. It is, as you can tell, a very limited palette, but it still works out pretty well. I'm enjoying it. Not really enjoying the houses. This should be the end of the fabric over here, which actually concerns me because there seems to be a lot left. I mean, I put it in the middle, so I'll have to hope that I didn't screw up somewhere. But yeah, so there may be some more. This may be the bottom. It's hard to tell. But this is almost definitely the far left side. So I think this might be the corner over here. But I don't know for sure. Like I said, because this is a mystery. So you know, we'll see. But yeah, that is the Sherlock Holmes. Maybe I can try to get a little bit more done on that stupid house. And I have a feeling there's going to be two more stupid houses on the other side of where the lady is. Um, I mean, I don't know for sure, but it would make sense. And just hoping that they're not going to do all four of those in a row. That would really suck. But if they do, they do. It is what it is. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, we're not doing too bad for today. Last one. If you guys have been here for a while, you'll know what might be in here. Actually, I think I might have two of these bags. I don't remember what's in the other one, but I think maybe the otter. I'm not sure. The otter I haven't really worked on. But where is since I haven't used this one in a while, I don't there it is. Okay. So, this is Taylor and Cromwell. Hamilton versus Seabury, Farmer Refuted. So, look at this. So, anybody who knows Hamilton, if you remember the song Hamilton versus Seabury, Farmer Refuted, this is the lyrics of the song. So, what happens is, the gold here is what Farmer Seabury is, um, saying. And then the white is what Hamilton is singing over him. So the song really goes like this, where one's singing and the other is singing over it. That's kind of the whole point of the song. Or for the two sides, a rebel and a loyalist. So obviously Hamilton's the rebel and Seabury is the loyalist. So there you go. And I am stupidly close to dawn, and I need to sit down and finish this stupid thing. Um, because I am in the lower corner here. Hold on, let me put this behind because this is a 14 count black Ada. So, it is two of the three call for colors. There's supposed to be two shades of gold, but it doesn't really make any sense. They're too close anyway, so I'm just doing one shade of gold. Um, so they called two of the three call for colors on a 14 count black Ada. And so now obviously I still need to go across some. Um, but yeah, I mean, you can kind of see how much I have up here. There's just not that much left. So you can see where it says, I pray the king shows you his mercy. So that is literally right here. This is where I am. And I believe this is actually showing me what I have left. So I think I have, no, I think I just think I have that much left. I think I've already marked off. So just this kind of little mini L shape. Because you can see where I've been marking it off as I've been doing it. So, yeah, I mean, I really don't have much to go. So, I'm gonna try to get this as a finish. I don't know when I started this. Hold on, let me see. Actually, I have an old list. I need to redo it. I've just been lazy about it. Where's Hamilton versus Seabury? Wow, there's a lot of these I haven't looked at in a long time. I need to give some love. Now that's the Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow. That's probably going to be the one I um do a UFO on. Oh, the stained glass. I need to do that one too. There it is. Dang it, it doesn't actually say when I started it. Shoot. I wish it did. Some of them it says, some of them it doesn't. But it was at least 2 years ago, maybe three. I would say maybe 3 years ago that I probably had this going. So yeah, there is no need. So like I said, 2-over-1. 2-over-1? Yeah, I think this is actually 2-over-1. Surprisingly. Colorful colors, 14 count Black Ada. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys will get to see more of this because, yeah, I just need to finish it. I just need to. It's silly not to. All right. A couple of things of Stitchy kindness slash kind of buys, and then I'll be done. So one of the Stitchy people, um, a worker but also a stitcher, at my LNS, had finished with all of her, what is it, under the sea or under the ocean, whatever it is, deep sea, whatever it's called, for the um a whole bunch of different um cross stitchers did a pattern like they do every year um for market. They'll have like a theme, and then they'll also have a pack of threads to that they have to use, certain colors for those. And so she was actually done with all the ones she had, so she gave me a good deal on the rest of what she had. So that was good. So now I have a little bit more. I'll definitely have enough for everything I've got, which means I might actually grab some more because there were some I liked but I didn't grab, but I have to see which ones I do have and which ones I don't. So, also, this came in one of those English magazines, English cross stitching magazines. A lot of times they come with a kit. But for whatever weird reason, they have the kit, but they also have the pattern in the magazine. So the Stitchy, one of my Stitchy buddies, just gave me the actual kit part of it. Isn't it cute? I think it is a lot of back stitching, but I think those are all full stitches. I don't think those are any half stitches. I think it kind of looks curved because of the back stitching. So I don't think it'll be too bad of a thing. And it does come with this little frame. So I might actually do that as a small. I don't think that would take me too long to stitch. And I do have a stitchy thing coming up in October. So late October. And so that would be good to do for that. I think it's going to be the the weekend before Halloween, I believe. Got the hiccups. Sorry about that. But yeah. Wow. Awesome. Usually it's a stitchy itchy nose, but apparently I get the stitchy hiccups. So, go figure on that. All right. I guess that's about it. So, now my eyes look like I've been crying, even though it's just hiccuping and belching. But anyway, it's the meds I take. I hate them, but it is what it is. They're helping, I guess. So, meh. All right, I guess that is about it. So, if you can, please, like, subscribe, hit the little subscribe button. Hold on one second. I want to check one quick thing. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any important comments that I need to do. But yeah, please do comment. I read every comment. I'm really bad about responding to them. Hi, love the new Silver Creek. That's the first time I've seen it. Hibernate during market. Yeah, that's a smart idea, actually. There's no way with my LNS, that I could hibernate for market because everybody's talking about it. She's got all the 3-ring binders, with all the stuff in it. So, unfortunately, hibernation is not a choice for me, but I do appreciate that. But yeah, so like I said, like, comment, subscribe. It helps the algorithm. I don't get paid for it. Um, I just do this for fun. Hopefully, other people can see me. Definitely tell other people if you'd like. I always, it's great when I see new people subscribe. It's always really cool it's a cool feeling. I do have a Ko-fi, coffee, whatever you want to call it, down below. It's obviously no pressure, just if you want to do it. I really appreciate it. I did have somebody who did that a couple weeks ago, which was awesome. Well, maybe 3 weeks ago. And so yeah, I always appreciate it. Um, I guess that's really about it. So from me, and let's see, hold on, see if I can get. She's asleep right now, which is adorable. There you go, sleepy cat. So from me and a particularly sleepy cat over here to the side of me, Selena, we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.